phones in school for up to 16-year-old. My kid's 9. Why? Even up to the age of 15, 16, why should he need a phone in school? If you don't already know, we're the Four Shorts and we moved our family to Mauritius from the UK in search of a better standard of life for our children. Now, we still have the same struggles as when we were back in the UK. Yes, we've got this lovely weather. Yes, we've got the beaches, but we have the same issues. These issues might even possibly be harder to overcome here because you're on an island. You're living the island life nowadays, apparently. We've just been to a school meeting where parents got to voice their concerns about things and ask questions. One that really shocked me was phones in school for kids. Phones in school for up to 16-year-old. I'm talking about education time from whatever time your school is. Ours is from 8 in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon. Why does a child up to the age of 15 need a phone at school? Why? My opinion on this, I'm going to find out yours, I should imagine, in the comments. No. Why does a kid need a smartphone in school when he's got his laptop or his iPad for learning on? That's fine. They can all be restricted in school time to whatever. That's the way of the world. The main thing that shocked me was some of the parents saying, my child is having a phone in school no matter what, blah da 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 da. And then these parents moan when the phone gets stolen or broken. The teachers have got a really hard job because I can see most of them would like to ban phones from schools. Why do your child at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 need to have a phone at school? And the parents are saying, in case I want to get hold of them. Why the hell would you, or do you need to get hold of your child throughout the school day? I felt really mad about this because the teachers have got such a hard job with all these parents putting up these obstacles for them to teach the kids around. If you really want to be able to get hold of your child on the way to school or on the way home from school, if they travel to school on their own and you feel like you need to be able to get contact with them during them hours, give them a rubbish phone. Give them an old Nokia 6210 or something like that, so they can't go online, they can't be showing people pictures of things, they can't be distracting people with these phones. It's just a phone that rings in and rings out, or you might play Snake on it maybe. Parents were saying things like, my child used to come out of school at the end when we were picking them up and they would be, they'd all run around, whilst the parents were talking, they would all run around in the playground, having a bit of a laugh and that. Now, you get one child who's got a phone or 2 children with phones and 20 children around them all just stood around looking at them. The parents are allowing them to come to school with roadblocks on them, with social media. I noticed the irony of this. Social media. I've been speaking to some parents a minute ago. They've got 9-year-old, 10-year-old kids, but that have got TikTok, that have got normal YouTube, that have got Facebook, that have got Instagram, their own accounts at that age. Why? And I even heard one story of where someone told the teacher that it was child abuse because they weren't allowed their child to have the phone at school. What? The point of this is, should phones be allowed in schools? My opinion, and 90% of the parents, was no. So I know some people are now going to go on bang on about tracking their child, etc, etc. We never had this in our day. We never had it in our day, and we're mostly all alive. This is all my opinion. Do you think children should have phones in schools? I don't. My wife doesn't, and I'd say 90% of the parents that I've spoken to don't think they should. We came for an outdoor life, and we've got an outdoor life. We love it. I'm not on about my children. My children have got strict rules in place about social media. Well, they're not having social media till they're of an age that's acceptable to have social media, but they've also got strict time on their iPads, time on the phone. No way is my child taking a phone to school. One of the things that the parents said was, well, we could restrict the phones that they bring in, we could make them not be able to use this, able to use that. These are kids. These kids can pretty much hack way more than what we can do. They find their way around things much easier than we find our way around things. So before you know it, they'd have switched all that off and then switched it back on before they got home. If you're one of the parents that believes your child up to the age of 15, let's say, should have a phone at school and be allowed to do whatever they want on it, leave me a comment and tell me why. I think you're mental, but you tell me why you think they should.